and courage. This afternoon, one that may just transcend them all. Good afternoon and welcome, Otto Acron.
Thank you very much.
Otto, it's very cold lately. First of all, you're going to blow up a hot water bottle.
That's right, yes.
Seems an awful waste.
It does. It's better and better these days.
Otto, you've always wanted to be a strong man, what, from a very young age?
Yes, since I was so high, I wanted to be a strong man. And, I don't know, about, you know, you want to be the best fighter in the school or the strongest. And it just grew from there.
Can anybody set themselves to be a strong man? I mean, you have to be born with amazing physical strength?
I think anyone can. It's mind over matter, really. I think anyone could build themselves up to be a strong man.
You actually, one of the tricks that you do, you're not doing it here, but you actually try to hang yourself. You obviously haven't succeeded yet.
No.
But you've had a few near misses.
Oh, yes, I have. One time I had to hang myself for a reporter, and this was on the Royal Easter Show. And I stood on a chair, and I said to the reporter, you stand over there and get ready for the photo, to take the photo. And I'll kick the chair away, and I'll just swing slowly around. You take the photo. So I kicked the chair away, and I swung slowly around, and he went click, click, and something went wrong with his camera. So instead of running around, you know, he just let me, and I did another full turn on the rope. And then he clicked the photo, and everyone walked up to him and said, that's fantastic, you know, that was good. And I grabbed the rope, thrown the head back and get out of the noose, and I found I had no strength. The blood was slowly draining from my brain, and I was passing out. So, and I thought, don't panic, just sing out, help, you know. And I couldn't even sing out. And then they looked around, they said, hey, he's still hanging there. So by then I'd passed out, and they had to take me down and lift my legs up to get the blood flowing back into my head again. So that was one of the closest I've had.
The tradition of strong men, is there a strong man that you've admired down through the ages?
Don Saldo was a very good friend of mine. I met him when I was only about, 24 or so. And we became good friends, and he used to come at my place and give me hints on, you know, how I should train.
What feat of his did you most admire?
Carrying a horse up the ladder. It was one feat he said I'd never be able to do because he said, you don't know anything about horses. I was dead scared of horses, you know. So then the circus, I went to a circus and I said, I can carry, I can lift a car, I can do this and do that. And they said, you carry a horse up a ladder. They saw a South African man called Pagel carry one. They said, you've got the job. So I said, well, the weight wouldn't worry me. So I went to and made myself up ladders and carried the horse. But to harness the horse, I used to stand about a mile away from him because, you know, they kick a bit. But after a while, I got used to that. And Don saw me do that stunt. And it was one of the stunts he said I could, you know, I'd never be able to do. So I felt pretty proud of it.
What are you performing tomorrow night? That's at the Marrickville RSL Club. And that's part of the Mr. and Miss Southern Hemisphere for 1983. And this is a trophy that they're...
yes, it'll be several trophies like this one. Yeah. And it'll be the biggest in the Southern Hemisphere. It's boys coming from New Zealand and all over Australia.
Now, these are bodybuilders, and you hear a lot of fellas, certainly in the safety of their own company, not to bodybuilders, but they say, oh, they're just big punchers, you know, they're not strong, are they?
They're very strong. It's a lot of very strong bodybuilders.
You don't want to take that back now, do you?
No, you're not sorry.
There's a lot of strong bodybuilders. You've got to be strong to get the muscle size that they're training with, like... They're so big, you know, they've got to use enormous weights to get those muscles.
Otto, you've got the hot water bottle there. Do you want to blow it up for us?
Okay, just give it a whirl.
We don't need you to put hot water in.
How long did you train for this one?
Oh, I trained for a fair few months to get it going, just to get my lungs in shape to do the stunt.
Did you have to give up smoking?
Yes, that I did. You can tell if you've been smoking.
You put hot water in it, mate?
Yeah, I think so too.
How long did you train for this one? No problem, didn't you?
Forgot the cork.
Incidentally, while Otto is blowing up the hot water bottle, I wouldn't advise anyone at home to try that trick. It's it'd be very dangerous.
What happens if he does the drawback? He'll just blow out the window.
Next time the kids are having a party, mate, you know who to get in to blow up the balloons, don't you?
No! This go off real loud?
Real loud, mate.
Does it? You're kidding. I could have stayed in radio. I don't need this. Oh. Oh. Who are you going to get for a new partner?
You just got your name on it there.
Oh. Blimey. Blimey.
Thank you.
Oh, as I
There's a lot
said,
of wind for that.
Was that just an average one?
Yes, that's an average one.
Oh,
Lost my breath.
Yeah. I mean, your lungs, compared to an average place, what would they be? 3, 4 times stronger?
Well, they should be, yes. To get the water bottle up.
We'll catch our breath, and Otto will be able to catch his. And he'll be back later with us on Wide World of Sports, but in a moment, we'll be back with more on the show.